Hello YouTube, it's BK Dub back again, doing another tier list, this time with Granblue Fantasy Versus. And we are going to be ranking the Skybound arts and the Super Skybound arts. We're going to start first with the Skybound arts, which is their not quite as powerful move. They will have 5 different rankings, with the lowest being It's Awful Henri, followed by Very Okay. Next will be You All Like It, then It's Charlotta Good, and then the top tier will be Gran Indeed. So I'll be going through all the characters, just going, top to bottom, left to right. That's the order, so nothing special. Starting off with Jita, who actually has the hardest Skybound art in the game, so see how long it takes me to get this right. And of course, through the magic of editing, you guys won't actually see how long it takes, but trust me, it will be more than one. So here we go. There we go.
Foreplay's over.
Okay. Yes, that one's good. That one's good. It's hard, but the payoff is worth it, I think. All the different weapons are all celestial, and then the whole celestial background once you complete it. So that one's definitely Gran Indeed. Yes. Next one. Alright, next up is Belial. Let's just get right to his, see what it looks like.
Bugs. The Megaton!
Alright, I like that one too. That one's really good. Pretty cinematic. Just, yeah, you get a sense of his power as he does it. That's another one that's pretty grand indeed. Alright, next one. Okay, here we are with Beelzebub, Beelzebub, just Bub, or Bubsy. Anyways, let's go. Here we are. Alright, so yeah, that one's not that great. No, it's kind of cinematic, but not a whole lot going on. Just a quick hit. That's very okay. Yep, that's all it is. Here we go. Next one. Okay, here we are with Zoe. So let's check hers out. She stands all stoic. Anyways, here we go.
May this light set you free. Accept fate.
I like that one. That one's really nice. It's again pretty cinematic. I like how you got a little bit of the celestial background going on, and then she just blasts you with that energy beam from the sword. That's Charlotta Good. Yes, it is. All right, next one. All right, here we are with Henri, or as people call him, just the bastard child of the DLC. I don't know. Anyways, let's go with Mr. Floaty here.
It's time to unleash!
You'll pay for this.
Alright. He also has a second one, which I'll show, but I'm not really going to rank. We'll rank this one first, though. Actually, no. We're going to show the second one.
Thus the tides recede.
Just a bunch of swords. Anyways, so those come out as you attack. So that's more almost like an install type thing, or, it's not really a unique move. But in regards to his first one, that one's, it's very okay. Yeah, it's not very good. It's just sort of there, but it's better than these swords floating around. Anyways, let's move on to the next character. Okay, here we are with Narmaya, a sleepy person with the really long sword. Check her out.
Life's fleeting, and the as long as we're together, we can still win.
That one's pretty cool. I do like how she just knocks you up and then connects with the sword as you come down. That's pretty neat. I think you'll like it. It's not it's not super good, but it's not that weak either. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. And let's move on to the next character. Okay, here we are with Fairy, and she has 2 as well. The first one is just an install. I'll show what it looks like, but yeah. I think this just allows her a little bit quicker moves. She can cancel specials into into specials and things like that. So nothing too great. It's just more of a utility tool. Anyways, let's check out our actual Skybound art here.
Your turn, Momo.
And yeah, that one, all it is just a ball. That one it's awful Andre. I really don't like it. The only useful thing is you can shoot it from full screen.
Your turn, Momo.
And then chase him down because it sort of hovers around. So it's a good pressure tool, but not very good as a cinematic Skybound
Don't
art.
expect me to go easy.
Anyways, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with the main protagonist, Gran, whose last name is actually Blue Fantasy. Very odd. Anyways, let's go check out his move.
Here I go. My training was insufficient.
Alright, so that move hits hard, but it's really just a sword stab. So in terms of, where this thing would rank, it's actually kind of awful Andre. It's not real good, just hits hard. That's it. Let's move on to the next character. Okay, here we are with Sir Lancelot of the Round Table. Well, I don't know if he's ever Round Table, but anyways, here we go. Check out his Skybound art.
Ready yourself.
Alright, so that one's pretty cool. Definitely kind of showcases his strength, which is fast movement. All those quick strikes at the beginning, and then a nice cinematic finish. It's one of those ones where you'll like it. Yes. That's pretty good. Anyways, moving on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Percival, the Lord of Flame, or something like that. Anyways, let's go check out his Skybound art.
Taste the power of the Lord of Flame.
Alright, so that one's pretty cool. Some nice good flame effect there, and yeah, it actually does confirm that he is the Lord of Flame. So that's one of those ones. It's not super cool though. I don't know. That's very okay. That's about it in my book. So let's move on to the next character. Okay, here we are with Miss Catalina. Get right to her Skybound art.
No more games. I'll finish this. Blossoms and crystal. Rays of frost.
Down.
Oh, not like that.
Alright, that one's pretty good. I like that one quite a bit. I just like all the swords and just the whole motion and the camera cuts. I like the fact that her sword doesn't look like it's made of steel, it just sort of flimsies around there. Anyways, yeah, it's Charlotta good there. So let's move on to the next character.
Don't act rashly.
Alright, here we are with Matera. She floats around looking all thirsty. Let's check her out against another thirsty person, Sora's.
Looking
Ready for me to break
So that one's pretty quick. It happens real fast. Nice little cinematic cutaway there, and nice big finish.
Come a little
So
closer.
I think, yeah, you'll like it. It's pretty good. Let's move on to the next character. Okay, here we are with Sora's. The only character that does not use any sort of weapon. Just his almighty fist. Let's see what they can do.
Take this to heart. What?
And they actually do quite a lot of damage. So those are pretty hard hitting. I like the animals that show up for each hit.
Waiting.
Everything. Those are pretty good. I think
Let's see
you
what
all
you
like
got.
it. It's kind of right in the middle, but still, I like it. It does hit hard. So let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Seox. Fights with these nice little Wolverine claws. Anyways, let's see what he has.
This curse.
Alright, yeah, that one's probably one of my favorite Skybound arts so far. Very quick hitting, definitely shows off his speed. I love the fact that he just jumps in front of the moon before delivering the final blow. This one's grand indeed. It's quite good. All right, next character.
Ready or not.
Okay, here we are with UL
Cheer me on now.
and her bushy tail. Let's see what she can do.
Prayers.
No. Great.
Alright, so that one's kind of simple, but kind of fun. It has a playful nature to it, the way she sort of just bounces you around and juggles you.
You
And
watching?
that finishing at the end there kind of really fits her nature. It's nothing super flashy, it's just very okay. Anyways, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with La Diva. And she also has 2 different Skybound arts. So we'll check them both out. Let's go with the first one.
Congratulations. You've won a trip to Love.
I'll get you next.
Love the finish. Alright, and here's the second one.
Oh yeah. You've won a trip to Love.
I'll get you next time.
Yeah, so basically they're both the same move. It's just one of them is a command grab and the other one is just a special move. So you can get into it both different ways, but it still finishes the same with that great boot to the face. Nice facial expression of the character. That's definitely
Cheer me on now.
one of those that it's Charlotta good. I mean, kind of quick and everything, but I like the big boot at the end there. So it's Charlotta good. Next character.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. Here we are with Charlotta, who has by far the tallest crown in the game. So let's check her out. And that's all we get for that big crown. Just a simple little spin move right into you. It's awful, Andre. Just not very good. Might be one of the worst. Might be the worst one in the game. That's pretty close. Anyways, let's move on to the next character. Okay, here we are with Zeta and her mighty spear. Let's check out what she can do.
You're wide open. Get a load of
Great.
Alright, well, she didn't do much with that spear. In all honesty. Wasn't very good. I didn't really like it. It's kind of awful, Andre. Yeah. Anyways, move on to the next character. Alright, we are back with Vasaraga,
Let's do this.
Mr. Mighty Scythe here. This thing is massive. So let's see what he can do with it.
The feast begins.
He does quite a lot with it. I like that one a lot too. Just love how, you get that look right in his face. And a big mighty swing and just hits you multiple times. That one's pretty grand indeed. Yeah, that one's
do this.
up there with the best. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Lawayne, and this Skybound art's kind of weird. It's kind of like an install, I guess, and just its utility gives them some extra benefits, so let's just check it out so we can see what it is.
Alright, let's do it. We're doing it.
He just calls his bros, and they basically just carry him around. Yeah, so that's all it is. It's very okay. I mean, you just get some extra moves from it.
Alright, let's
It's
do
just
this.
more of the comedy of it all that I kind of like. So it's not bottom tier, but it's, just a step above. Anyways, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Cagliostro, the alchemist, who's quite old. He doesn't look it, but she is. Take her word for it, she says so. Anyways, let's check out her Skybound art.
there, okay? Get ready. Doom is not. Arch Magna.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's another one. It hits pretty hard, but doesn't really do a whole lot. I do kind of like the two serpents spinning around. It's just one of those things that's just very okay. And that's really about it. Let's move on to the next character. Okay, here we are with Eustace, the final character
Don't hold back.
for now. Yeah, but he closed out Season 2 with DLC, so let's check out his Skybound art.
Jeeta. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Great.
So that one's pretty cool. I like how he attacks with the knife first,
Don't
finishes
hold
with the gun with this massive electricity. That's one of those ones where you all like it. Yeah, right there in the middle. Anyways, that was Eustace. That's the final character. Alright, so that was all the Skybound arts. And out of all of them, I think Seox here had the best, followed by Jeeta, then Vasaraga, and Belial. So that rounds out the top tier of Gran indeed. Fairy, Gran, Charlotta, and Zeta, they were bottom tier. Anyways, yes, those are the Skybound arts. So next, let's move on to the Super Skybound arts. And we'll just kind of go through in the same order as last time. Although I will be doing these at the end of a match. There is an extra animation that plays out for each character if you win a match with your Super Skybound art. So that's what I will be doing, so we can kind of check out that extra animation as well. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, and before we get started with the Super Skybound arts, we should probably go over the tier rankings. So the bottom tier will be Lawayne and Lame, followed by Zeta kinda plain. Sora is neat will be right in the middle. Lancelot to like here, and then top tier is going to be Jeeta damn great. And with that, let's hop to it. Alright, here we are with Jeeta. So let's go and check out her Super Skybound art.
Alright! Lyria! After me! Tempest Flame! We really did it! Yeah! We're unstoppable!
Alright, so yeah, you gotta like Bahamut in this
No more fun.
game. He just looks amazing. And that Super Skybound art is pretty amazing. That's Jeeta damn great. That's how I would put that. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Belial. Let's check out his Super Skybound art. Is that a tail he's got floating around? No, it's a belt. Okay.
Do I make you feel I'm raring to go? Oh yeah, bud. Honeymoon days are tied with payback. On a Genesis!
Alright. That one's kind of cool. I like the boot at the end here, but he definitely shows off he's a bit more demonic than he comes across, a bit more evil.
Crimson horizon to the
But I don't know. It doesn't really hit me all that hard. It's just Sora's neat. That's about it. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Beelzebub. This wicked cool color scheme. Let's check out his Super Skybound art. Alright, yeah, that one's pretty cool. I like that one a lot.
Failed Guardian.
Very cinematic. Just love the fact that he just sort of floats above and just throws down his mighty power at you. It lands a lot to like here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Zoe. Looks like a Valkyrie. I like this color on her too. Check it out.
Come forth! The reckoning is at hand! Like Asher's sword reflects the realm of the skies! Sorrows be gone!
War is not a tragedy.
I shall keep the Sky Realm safe.
Alright,
no matter
that
the
one's...
threat.
she looks cool as she gets on the horse and everything, and just kind of blows you up. That one's Sora's neat. That one's pretty good. Alright, next character. Alright, here we are with Henri as he floats around some more. Kind of cool colors though. Let's check out his Super Skybound art.
You face on, Eternal Spear Master. Prepare yourself. The end comes! The Thousand Spear Void arrives! Finish!
I must rethink my training.
Alright,
That's quite enough.
yeah, this one's okay, you know, kind of befitting his character as a whole. It's just Zeta kind of plain. Yeah, nothing too great there. Let's move on to the next character.
I'd be delighted.
Alright, here we are with Narmaya. Let's check out her Super Skybound art.
My will is ready. Scatter to the wind. Fluttering sword, dance of the gods.
Finish!
Alright, this one's pretty cool. I like it. This ending is great.
What
How
is
she just
life?
wipes the sword.
What a fleeting glimmer.
Yeah, that one's really good. That's Lancelot to like here.
That
Yeah,
goes for your pets too.
quite good. Alright, next character. Alright, here we are with Fairy. I like the blue hair. I don't like the red hair. Anyways, check out the Super Skybound art.
To go easy. End of the line. On your knees. Now don't let this one. Right.
Finish!
Alright, that one's good. I like it as well. All her spirit animals coming out, chasing you down, kind of exploding like a bunch of missiles. And she's got the big explosion at the end.
But I can't afford to
There's
lose
a
her.
Lancelot to like here. So, yeah, I like it. Next character. Alright, here we are with Gran, rocking his Assassin's Creed colors. Let's check out his Super Skybound art.
Let's finish things. Thy name is Bahamut! Finish!
Alright, that one's pretty good. It starts off just like his Skybound art with just the sword thrust. But then Bahamut comes out, gets all badass, kind of blows you up. Not quite as cinematic as Jita's use of Bahamut, but still pretty good. There's a Lancelot to like here with his Super Skybound art. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we have Lancelot rocking the Percival colors. Yeah, I mean, pretty much dead on. They're just like brothers. Anyways, let's check out his Super Skybound art.
Hold back. Your flame, it will burn no longer. Heal yourself, Percival. Finish.
Alright, that one's pretty cool. Nothing super fancy. You do kind of get stuck in a block of ice. It's one of those that's just Sora's neat.
All right. Another
That's about
victory
it.
for me.
Let's move on to the next
I'm
character.
sure you won't be content to let me.
Alright, here we are with Percival, rocking the Lancelot colors. And I kind of like the Lancelot colors on him more than is the regular colors. Let's check out his Super Skybound art.
On my honor as the Lord of Flame, I shall incinerate you. Ayaroka Drona! Surrender to the Inferno. Finish!
Alright, that one's not bad. It's pretty cool. Definitely lives up to the Lord of Flame, especially this ending. One of those that's just Sora's neat,
That wasn't
kind of
even
right
a
in the middle.
contest. This isn't my
Anyways,
first time facing
move on to
someone
the
who
next
wields a sword
character.
of frost. I am
Alright, here we are with Catalina. She's looking quite nice in her nice glowy blue cape. Yeah, let's just dial up her Super Skybound art.
Witness the glory of our blade. See? Ares, stay with me.
No escape! Realm of ice!
finished.
Alright. Yes, that one's really good. Ares joining her is pretty cool. Very cinematic, a lot of flair to it. And then you got Ares at the end here. That's Jita damn great. That's what I gotta say. That one's really good. Alright, next character. Alright, here we are with Matera. Looking quite regal in these colors. I kinda like them. Anyways, Super Skybound art coming up.
Let me show you.
Alright, Matera is really good. I like all how the camera follows her around. Of course, the end with the boot on her. But the whole thing is just really good, really cinematic, fast moving. That's Jita damn great. That's what I gotta say. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Sora's, and he actually has a two-part Super Skybound art. The first one kind of just buffs him up, and he sheds his clothes, so let's check that part out. Yes, and then after he's in this part, then you can do the main Super Skybound art, so let's jump right to it. This one is so anime, it's amazing. I love it. Just everything that happens there, how it fades to black and white, just everything that goes on. This is Jita damn great. It really is. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Seox, with just rocking some awesome colors. And let's give it up for this run animation. So, Super Skybound art, here we go.
Face your maker.
Alright, that one's pretty cool. Like the finish there. Definitely another fast move. But just not quite as good as his Skybound art. This one's just Sora's neat. I like his Skybound art better. Anyways, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with UL. Let's just get right to our Super Skybound art. Okay, that one's kind of cool. Pretty quick. Just some quick hits. I like how her partner shows up. And then, love how it ends. This one, there's a Lancelot to like here. Pretty good. Not top tier, but just below. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Ladiva, the Lady of Love herself. Let's check out her Super Skybound art, and it's actually deviates from the normal motion of all the other characters. This one is a 720 motion, so we're getting into full grappler territory here. So let's see if I can pull this off. There we go. This one's amazing. Best one in the game by far. Jita damn great. It's all there is to it. The ring, the pin, and the victory. And of course, if you don't kill them with it, they actually kick out, just like they do in actual wrestling. So it's really cool. Anyways, move on to the next character. Alright, here we are with Charlotta. Big crown. Let's see what she does. Alright, so we just had probably the best Super Skybound art with Ladiva, and we just moved to probably the worst. That's super simple, not very cinematic. She just hits you with the sword. The only thing kind of cool is the explosion at the end, but yeah, this one's pretty Wayne and lame. Yeah. There you go, next character. Alright, here we are with Zeta, rocking some great colors. Anyway, Super Skybound art, here we go. Alright, that one's okay. Actually, just Zeta kind of plain. I do like how her armor all shatters and breaks, and kind of, that's pretty nice. Anyways, yeah. So, let's move on to the next character. Alright, Here we are with Vasaraga, looking kind of gold-plated. Anyways, let's get on with it. Alright, alright.
The bucket again. That sucks, man.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Again, he gets damaged armor from it, which is kind of nice as well. That's just Sora's neat. Kind of middle of the road. Good stuff though. Alright, next character. Alright, here we are with Lwayne, and like his Skybound art, his Super Skybound art is different. It's unique. It's a summon. You bring in another character and basically control them until they disappear. So let's check it out.
You gotta believe.
You gotta believe.
Joke.
Alright, so in terms of, you know,
It's time to go,
the
guys.
cinematics and everything, there's not much cinematics, so it's just beginning and the end. Kind of neat. You know, but that's really it. It's just Zeta kind of playing, not a whole lot to her. She was kind of powerful. It took a while for people to get used to how to beat her, but yeah, it's still kind of neat to see. Next character. Alright, here we are with Cagliostro, kind of rocking a little goth Lolita look here. Check out his Super Skybound art.
You want to test my power? My alchemy? Bring it! What do you think?
Alright, short, sweet, turns into gold, sits on a gold throne.
The work of a
It's kind of neat. Lancelot to like here.
Your weapon.
Just the statue is great and everything else. You know, you kind of get a kind of her mischievous nature when she starts that animation as well. So pretty good. Let's move on to the next character.
Now, hand it over.
Alright, last but not least, we have Eustace. Good guy's wearing white. I like the back of his cloak too with that purple in it. Anyway, Super Skybound art coming up.
Now. Lament thunder. Scorch the skies. Dead and full. Finish.
Alright, so that one, I mean, it's flashy. Got all the lightning and everything, but still, it's just Zeta kind of plain. Nothing great. So, anyways, yeah, that's him. Alright, so there you have it. That was all the Super Skybound arts. Jita was once again in the top tier, so both her specials made it. They were both really good. But for Super Skybound, La Diva, she had the absolute best one with the pen. And then second was Sora's. His was great as well, just so very anime. And Charlotta here, very bottom tier. Hers kind of was awful. So anyways, hope you enjoyed these rankings. Let me know in the comments below how you like the specials. Which ones you thought belonged where, and how would you rank them, and if there's any that really stood out for you. I'd like to hear what you have to say. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.